Now listen. You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond! Plus!
Hey, what is up, my fellow Beyonders? Plus Ultra James here, coming at you with another video from Go Beyond Comics. I hope every one of you is having a blessed day, a great day today. So Justice League Infinity issue 4 is here. The last issue was awesome. If you haven't watched any of my videos on the series so far, links are in the description box down below, or you'll see them pop up right here. Now, I really don't want to wait any longer. Let's get right into this. So the issue opens up with Amazo drifting in space after destroying the mirrored room. The multiverse was breaking because of Amazo, the most powerful being in the universe, had traversed infinity in search of meaning and found the mirrored room, where a voice, a presence called out to him with the promise of answering his questions. Who am I? Why do I exist? What is my purpose? No matter if the mirrors were around him were fractured and disintegrating, they didn't concern him. The only thing that mattered was the answer to those questions. So unaware that his actions had rippled across the multiverse, he reached out, condemning all to death. Or, in Wonder Woman's case, something stranger than death. One moment she was at the Watchtower, and next lost in an hellscape, initially thinking she was in Hades' realm, Tartarus. But once she stumbled into that cave, she found a whole other devil, Darkseid. The issue takes us right where we left off in the last one, with Diana coming across Darkseid. Now, she initially assumes Darkseid is the cause of this chaos that's going on across the multiverse. She starts beating the brakes off him. Like, she's such a savage. Her first move is headbutting him in the chest. As she's beating him up, she soon realizes that Darkseid isn't fighting back. She asks him why he isn't fighting, and Darkseid replies he's lost the will to fight thousands of years ago. That's when Wonder Woman learns that this isn't the Darkseid from her universe. She's in a different universe, where her and Darkseid were lovers, and who resides on a dead apocalypse. This Darkseid had not only caused the death of all life in his world, but death of all creation in his universe. We're given the history of what transpired in this universe by Darkseid, who says that it all began with a war. His obsession with the anti-life equation led him to Earth, where he was certain it could be found there, but he was wrong. And when he realized this, both sides were already deep in blood and rage. It was Wonder Woman's wisdom, though, who made him see both sides would end up dead if it continued. A truce was then called, and Diana came to Apocalypse. Diana was to act as ambassador, a bridge between both worlds. Through acting as ambassador, Wonder Woman and Darkseid developed a relationship. He initially found her irritating and confounding, the heart of a pacifist locked inside a warrior, but it was those contradictions he found alluring. Darkseid says that Diana showed him that there was more to life than struggle and misery, and taught him how to love, and she loved him back. However, their love did not stop Darkseid's obsession and thirst for the anti-life equation. In time, he found it and never told Diana. Darkseid says the equation was alive in him, spoke to him. He was ready to unleash it across the universe, but before he could, Wonder Woman was there telling him to stop this insanity now. Her love for him and voice was stronger than the equation. He tried to stop it, but it was already too late, for the anti-life equation is a living thing that lives and has a mind of its own. It controlled Darkseid and used him as a conduit to launch him across Apocalypse and the universe. I love the depiction of the anti-life equation of having a mind of its own, because it's the same thing we got in the Deceased storyline. It's awesome. I really like this. We then go to the Justice League coming out of that cosmic vortex they entered in the last issue. Right now they're in trouble as they're being hit by a cosmic tsunami. Martian Manhunter is trying to navigate using the AI he wed his conscience to, but he can't. John says it's like a million universes are forcing their way through his mind. Batman says to John that he's strong enough to do this. He survived the loss of his family and his world. Through Batman's faith and friendship, John was able to find out where they needed to go and able to discover that Amazo is behind this madness, saying that Amazo stands at a crossroads between universes and needs to be stopped. Back on Apocalypse, Darkseid continues to tell Diana what happened to his universe. All the anti-life equation wanted after being unleashed was endless, infinite death. After it consumed everything in the cosmos, it returned to Apocalypse. Darkseid says here it took its time. It made them suffer, shriek, beg, and weep. It killed his Diana but didn't kill him. Instead, it mocked and tortured him for thousands of years. That now that she's here, he can change everything. That where there's anti-life, there must be a life equation. And he has found it. The very thing that will bring back life to this universe, that will rebirth creation. But he believes a damned soul like him can't reveal its secrets. But together they can. And as he says this to Diana, he touches her. And this pisses off Diana. She knocks him back with a left hook, saying there is no we. And that the Diana who loved him was a fool and a lost soul. Diana storms out of the cave into the wasteland. Now what happens next is a plot thread that was kind of left dangling in the Justice League Unlimited show. When Wonder Woman battled Hades in the episode Balance, he said to her that he was her father, but Wonder Woman dismissed it, and it's not really revisited or even talked about more. This is what Wonder Woman thinks as she traverses the wasteland, that Darkseid is nothing but a liar like Hades. She fears that she isn't a child of Themyscira, and that if it is true, then she's just a child of hell itself. Then who appears out of nowhere is Hades himself, and there is not 1 second of hesitation. Diana knocks him back, blinded with rage, and they begin to battle. Hades is pushing her into even more rage, saying, "You want to kill me, daughter? Then do it. Show me the face of a true cunning and savage warrior." Hades gains the upper hand and tells Diana that she's all he is and so much more. Diana replies if that's the case, she'd rather die. Hades starts to choke her and drain the life out of her. And as she is about to die, Darkseid comes out of nowhere, knocks Hades out, yelling with all rage and fury, "Not again, never again," as he blasts his Omega beams at Hades. Then it's revealed to not be Hades, but a fragment of the anti-life equation left behind to torment Darkseid. Diana realizes how wrong she was. Darkseid had been telling her the truth all along, but she was too blinded by everything to see it. Darkseid is fighting desperately against anti-life to keep her safe, and he was dying. Diana smashes her bracelets together, dispersing the anti-life matter. Diana holds Darkseid in her arms, telling him to save his strength, that she'll take him back to the cave. But Darkseid replies, "It's too late for me, my sweet Diana," and dies right in her arms. Diana says she grieved and wept, not for a monster, but for a man. All of a sudden, a portal opens up, and it's Superman with the Justice Alliance, saying to Diana, "Thank heaven we found you." She asks who's he with, and Superman says they're called the Justice Alliance, and we need your help to save the multiverse. And that is where the issue ends, my fellow Beyonders. I enjoyed this issue a lot. Who would have thought a whole issue of just Diana and Darkseid would be this damn good? If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Comment down below your thoughts on this issue or anything I missed, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already with notifications on. And other than that, have an awesome day, take care, and always remember every day to go beyond plus ultra. See you guys.